everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Chris back with a real quick reaction and thought about the breaking news that Bruno is about to sign a brand new contract, keeping him at Newcastle United till 2028. That's right, we've got Bruno in the middle and we should have him up until 2028. This is mint news. It's been rumbling away in the background for ages now. Some people have even thought it's thrown Bruno off his game a little bit, but apparently Bruno loves the club. He's happy to sign the contract here. We've said before, he seems to be happy here. His family are settled here. His dad's a local celebrity. Him and his missus are expecting a second child who will be a Geordie. So, I can't say I'm surprised that Bruno signed this new contract. I mean, it is fantastic news. People seem to be focusing on this £100 million release clause as a bit of a negative. This to me is just exactly the same kind of a thing that Aston Villa did with Jack Grealish when they didn't want to lose him. Obviously, and if someone was going to buy them, they wouldn't have enough money to replace the player. So they think a fair figure to whack in there was £100 million. Now, you can look at it either way you want. You can look at it to say, is it us setting a price for Barcelona, Real Madrid or Manchester City to come in and buy Bruno at £100 million? Who's to say Bruno doesn't have an outstanding season for the next 2 seasons? We renegotiate a new deal that could be £200 million. That's what contracts like in football. You can change them all the time. I remember Andy Carroll signing a new deal and he was sold a few weeks later, but that was the old regime, not the new Newcastle United. So this is great news, I think, because Bruno really is the centrepiece of this team. He is the player that we should be building this team around. You've got the spine on that side. You've got Sven Botman, you've got Bruno, you've got Isak through the middle. Nick Pope obviously is a fantastic goalkeeper, but I think we've seen in recent weeks that maybe Nick Pope's future may be, I wouldn't say under threat, but possibly he could be upgraded on, in terms of a goalkeeper who maybe can use his feet a little bit better. It's happened to other teams before. It's happened to City. It happened to Spurs. It was a bad example because Spurs are shit, I suppose. But, this is the kind of modern day goalkeeper that people do, tend to bring keepers in and use their feet. I love Nick Pope and he's a great shot stopper. And at the minute, he's perfect for where Newcastle United are and where they want to be. But this is about Bruno, not about Pope. And I think Newcastle think Bruno is the star man. Bruno is the centrepiece of this side. He is the player that we're going to build this team around. This whole thing about Tonali and him being too similar, some people even said it's Tonali Bruno's replacement. Not for me. Tonali was signed to play alongside Bruno, and I think they wouldn't have given Bruno such a lucrative contract, if they weren't willing to keep him here as the centrepiece of this football club. I think the rumoured wage is going to be on over 200 grand a week, so we're going to break that cap. This will be the first time we do that, and I don't think it'll be the last either. I wouldn't be surprised if Sven Botman's next in terms of getting 200 grand plus a week contract, and maybe even Isak, in the next renegotiating. There's rumours that Barcelona are after him and stuff like that as well. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That's what's going to happen here. Good news all around. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Whether you're happy Bruno signed a new contract, if you're worried about this £100 million release clause, let us know in the comments. We'll do our best to come back to you and reply. Like and subscribe if you fancy becoming a member too. There's an option there. Click that. Vamos, get in. Bruno is in the middle for the next few years. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. Cheers. Bye.